Hello everyone. I'm gonna translate a song because it needs to be translated so everyone knows the exact meaning of this specific song that's created by Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie. And it's called We Are the World. And here we go. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. You know why they created that line, there comes a time when we heed a certain call? Because they cannot express it in a way that is too religious. And because this song is for the masses. And this is why they tone down the words of the channeling of God and their authenticity within their heart. All right? And the world must come together as one. When the world comes together as one, it is not just monetary values. It's not just money, but it's the help of humanity to be kind, to have humility for one another. And there are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. People are dying. It's not just because of they are lacking food. It's not always because of that. And it's not always because of wars. It's because of humanity. Our light within our heart is dying. And that is the true meaning of those words. We allow the darkness to consume ourselves. And this is why all world's issues comes from our heart of humility. How much humility we have or we don't have, that becomes the disaster for this entire world. It is true, the greatest gift of all is our life. We should cherish it because every single person should be grateful for who you are. Do you know why? If you are a person that is healthy or has limbs, aren't missing any body parts, or is eating well, or have a very caring mother and father, or has a great home to stay. Think about others that doesn't have those. So therefore, you should be grateful for anything and anything that you own, have, either outside of you or within yourself, just as much. All right? We can't go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We can't. Humanity can't just ignore the fact that all of us needed healing, because ever since we were young, we have been raised to have traumas. We were born with traumas, and it has built over many centuries, decades, and it's been like this even past the emperors, kings' age. Everyone has been suppressed, and that becomes of our mental health, and our mental health is at stake, is due to, you could say, generational curses. When you are pretending that everything is okay and someone is gonna do something, I don't have to do it. But without you doing something for yourself, you said you're not gonna do anything. When people say you're not gonna do anything, it's because you also have that trauma. You're scared to do something for others because you were raised only to be selfish for yourself. And I do take compassion for every one of you. And this is the reason why one of the reasons why I became a humanitarian. And same as Michael Jackson. Although he doesn't call himself that, but he is. And all of us have to come into unity because we are all a big family. Just like this lyric says, we are all a part of God's great big family. And the truth, love is all we need. And this song, when it says big family, why we are God's big family, is because humans were not born. When we were born, the first human that is born is not from humans. Do you know Mother Earth is our true mother? Humans, animals, and plants, and any insects or anything that's alive in this world belongs to Mother Earth. She bore all of us. She gave birth to every single thing in this world. And we used to be small molecules of nothing. And through many centuries and thousands and I don't know how many years that the cells, I mean, like, you have to read on this specific truth that as humans, our first true human ancestors are Africans. Regardless if any single person want to deny that fact, it's truth. We are a family of monkeys, gorillas, And why we have different skin color is because humans have separated into different environments, different continents, countries. We separate ourselves into continents and countries and towns and religion and separate in beliefs and this and that. Is because we create our own mental health. We create our own problems.